We go live every Thursday at 6 p.m. We're there with a guest we call Nobody's Girlfriend. Nobody's girl, nobody's girl, nobody's girl. Catch us live every Thursday on Facebook.
Hooray! That was very smooth, I think.
Yeah. We're professionals, guys.
Hi, how's everybody doing?
Welcome
Here
to the
we
show.
are, face to face. A couple of silver spoons. You guys are too young to know this song, don't you?
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
So I got
Subtle.
an amazing combo birthday package from our amazing special guest today, and you guys will see her in just a little bit. But she drove over to my house and knocked on my door, or actually she texted me and said, I'm here. And she was like, I've got some birthday presents for you. And she gave me this awesome house coat, which is like silky and like soft and warm and beautiful, and I wear it all the time. And she gave me this Reckless Kelly hat that says, of course,
Nobody's girl, nobody's girl, nobody's girl.
We can't
So
sing in
anyway,
unison.
yay. Hope everybody enjoyed that. I'm actually going to take it off because it makes my headphones keep sliding off.
It's so good, though. That product placement, that just subtle product placement of BettySoo just going,
What? The slow reveal.
oh, it was just like, just the subtle product placement there. Just like,
And it's not even our product to sell. It's
I know.
like totally from another band, but you know,
it's great, though.
It
pretty
counts.
fun. Pretty fun. All right. Well, hi to everybody who's watching out there. Thanks for tuning into NBG-TV. We hope that you enjoy your night with us tonight. And as always, we would love for you guys to go ahead and comment. It may be down there, maybe up there for you. Depends on how you're viewing it. But go ahead and ask us lots of questions. Whatever you want to ask, we will come up with some kind of answer. So get typing.
You're not such a good idea, but I'm pulling for it. My friends wouldn't give us a green light, but I wanna floor it. When you call me after midnight, I want you more than I should. Then you stop by, trying to act like you were just in the neighborhood. What'll I do? What'll I do? What'll I do about you? About you? What'll I do? What'll I do? What'll I do about you? About you? About you? You're gonna be a poet, or maybe a chef. Yeah, you're pretty and you know it. Not a safe bet, and I can see you just got a tattoo. Is that supposed to be Van Gogh? You wanna stay here, 'cause your rent's due something like 3 months ago. What'll I do? What'll I do? What'll I do about you? About you? What'll I do? What'll I do? What'll I do about you? About you? About you? What'll I do? I'm in trouble now. What'll I do? I'm in deep and I don't want out. What'll I know? I know better. I know better. I know better. I know. What'll I know? I know better. I know better. I'm in trouble now. What'll I do? What'll I do? What'll I do about you? About you? What'll I do?
team.
Fantastic.
Oh, Sabra, you're so sweet. She's always like the first one, isn't she? To like
She's always
chime
there for
in
us.
and to give us encouragement and to say hi.
True story. What's it like up in Massachusetts right now, Sabra?
Yeah.
Let us know. We want to know. Although it's finally cooling off here in Texas, so I'm not living quite as vicariously through my friends in the north, but I still want to know.
The weather is quite nice right now, I will
good.
say.
It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
As evidenced by my actually being willing to wear a house coat indoors because
Yeah, actually, I haven't had my AC on today. That's pretty crazy. Everyone else who's watching, let us know where you're tuning in from. We would love to chat with you.
oh, that's an interesting sound.
All right, Grace and I are gonna scram and leave you in Betty Soo's capable hands.
Okay, bye guys. Right here, this is how high we watched it rise. Right here, here's the waterline. 3 coats still show. Right here, we lost it 1 drop at a time. No storm, no surge, no big warning sign. 10 years, right here. Never survive this everything rises. Well, this is not where I thought I'd be by now. No, this is nowhere. Passion moved out. The end run. Damage done. Never survive this. Everything rises. We stood on the rafters. A natural disaster. The wreckage of happily ever after. Right here, this is how high we watched it rise. Right here, here's the waterline. Yay!
Hooray!
Yay! I was muted clapping for a minute there.
That sounded so good. I love hearing you sing that.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, hi, Wolfgang. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, I was supposed to be doing a gig for you, like, this weekend, I think, in Germany. Me
In
and Michael
alternate
Picasso.
universe.
Hi, hope you're having a great day.
I know every now and then I have calendar reminders that pop up of like where I'm supposed to, like where I would be in the
Where I would
alternate
be.
non-COVID dimension, and it's so cruel. Just this year I switched to a paper calendar, largely on the encouragement of my dear bandmates who are both devoted to their paper calendars, and it seems like nice for your sanity to like see all your time out on paper. And I just gotten it set up in like late February, like the whole year entered into this paper calendar. And then when things started getting canceled, I was like erasing. And then finally in April, I was like, screw it. I have to buy a new calendar.
Yeah.
But you probably got it like half off though at that
I
point.
sure did.
Yeah.
I sure did. Bought a
I also
discount
bought a
calendar.
new calendar in April to go on my wall because it felt like I needed something fresh.
Fresh.
Yeah. Yeah.
The old 2020 had to be literally thrown in the trash can.
Yeah.
Cool. Charming. Really positive. Great
This is
banter,
really
Rebecca.
uplifting. Oh, keeping it real here. Keeping it real.
I like Steve from up near Nort in Wisconsin.
Ooh.
Oh, hi, Steve.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching up in Wisco.
Oh,
Cute.
so nice to see.
And we got
Hi,
our manager,
Joe.
John.
Yeah, our
Oh,
manager,
Joe.
John.
A Joe also. A Joe and a John.
Hi.
From Chicago. John Porter down in New Braunfels.
And tuning in from YouTube. For those of you who don't necessarily love the Facebook experience, you can watch us on YouTube on our channel there. So just like Joe. Be cool like Joe, guys.
Be cool like Joe. We know we don't love Facebook. How about you? Just kidding.
Mark Zuckerberg might hear you.
Well,
Well, I guess it's about time to bring in our amazing guest. We have a total hottie guitar goddess rock star who not only is going to outplay and outshine us, which we're totally comfortable with. We're
Yeah,
100%
we're alright
okay
with
with
it.
that. But also has outdressed us and has a cooler guitar than us. So we please warm welcome to the show, Miss Rosie Flores.
Happy dance, happy dance, happy dance, happy dance. I'm having so much fun watching you guys. Oh my God. You guys are making me so happy. Cracking me up there, talking to the Wisconsin guy and everything. Talking about your calendars, I know. I think, it's like I happen to have a spare calendar. And you just gave me the idea that that's going to be what I turn into the IRS. Blank. Like totally blank.
audit this.
Yeah, audit this. I don't need all that chicken scratch,
Exactly.
for sure.
Exactly.
That's funny.
How many venue gigs did you have this year?
Mean before March? Yeah. Well, I had a pretty good, I was touring in Europe and on a cruise ship before this all started this year. And
Fun.
But I got really sick on right before New Year's Eve, and I think I might have caught some kind of version of the corona when I was in LA. So I had to cancel, just after Christmas, I had to cancel my New Year's Eve gig, and I came home, flew home to Austin with my mask on. I was the only one in the airport wearing a mask. But nobody had ever heard, and I certainly had never heard of coronavirus or COVID at the time, but I was protecting myself from getting worse. I didn't know what I had. But anyway, I haven't been sick since.
Well, there you go.
So I guess I'm doing all right. And we're all going to stay healthy, right? Nobody's girl.
Yes,
That's right.
ma'am.
Nobody's sick.
Nobody's sick. That's our new side band.
That's our
That's our
new
new-
band name for 2020.
Yeah, that's whenever I play in the band, it's Nobody's Sick.
It'd be an easy way to get kicked out of a band you don't want to be in, though.
Yeah. Choo.
Well, Miss Rosie, what have you got going on? You're doing your Wednesday happy hours.
Yes, I've been enjoying that so much. I did 24 shows since March.
Wow.
And so next Wednesday will be number 25. It should be some kind of celebration, I guess.
Yeah.
quarter of 100. And if it wasn't for my friends at Mule Kick talking me into doing that, I just think I would have been really depressed this whole time. And us as players, we have to keep playing, we have to keep performing, right? It's part of who we are. It's in our DNA. I've been doing it since I was a little girl, and started my first band when I was 16 years old, and my father chipped in and helped us get gear, and so I just never looked back. I mean, I've just been in this life, and the idea of stopping is crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm grateful that you guys asked me to come and perform and give me the outlet to release whatever that is that gets pent up inside. That we would probably all be murderers if we didn't have like performing to do or something. Angst.
Yeah, nobody's sick and nobody's getting killed.
Yeah. No, I can't even kill a spider. I have to like trap him in a glass and carry him out.
That's very cute.
Look at her. She takes little tiny sips of water, just like one little sip at a
Yeah,
time.
it's little water. it's little sips of Elvis water. This is actually I'm drinking Elvis's sweat. It's a shot glass of.
Come again?
No, not that. Not that. His sweat.
Yeah, what a choice of words, Grace.
Sorry.
Well, if it
Maybe
was
it's
good,
not getting cooler yet.
if it was good enough for Wanda. Oh, I did not say that. I did not say that. What I meant was,
Yes.
if Elvis was good enough for Wanda, then he's good enough for us.
There you go.
Cheers.
There you go.
Cheers to
Cheers
that.
to that.
For some reason, when you started to say sweat and you had that long S, I thought you were gonna say, "I'm drinking Elvis's soul." I was like, that's
Oh,
creepy.
oh, that's even cooler than. We should write a song about that.
Yeah,
Elvis's soul.
I'm drinking Elvis's soul.
I like it. Let's do it.
Drink it up, all the way.
Did you guys see we had a suggestion for Joe Holtzman for a name for your 25th show?
Oh
He
no,
suggested calling it the Silver Show because it's like your silver anniversary.
I like that.
Oh,
cute.
the Three's a Charm Silver.
Yeah.
Because it's called Three's a Charm, so that'd be great. Three's
Yeah,
a
the
Charm
Silver
Silver.
Edition.
The Silver Edition,
I like
yeah.
that.
I like
Cute.
it.
Oh,
Good
that's-
idea,
Joe.
Joe.
Good going, Joe. I like that too. Yeah, because I should try to celebrate it somehow. I don't know what songs I'll do. Maybe I should do Charlie, what's his name? The Silver Fox, Charlie Rich songs.
Oh yeah, and you know what else is that great? That Bill Carter song.
What is it?
If my life, my whole life would shine, I'd be the richest. You know that song? If
I think I do. It's coming. It's like on the tip of my
teardrops
brain.
were silver, my whole life would shine. I'd be the richest
Yeah.
man in the world.
Yeah,
know that, but I
teardrops
like
is
it.
a-
Oh,
yeah.
it's a great song.
I have to call him up and have him send that to me.
Yeah.
that'd be a good one for the show. Maybe sing all songs that have silver in it. Or
Silver
something.
Wings.
Yeah, Silver Wings.
Silver Wings, yeah.
Yeah, Silver Wings would be good.
There's that Paul Simon song with the Shine Sail on Silver Girl.
If you guys
That
can
bridge
think of
over
any more,
troubled water.
put them
Yeah,
in the comments.
Yeah, put them in the comments.
Yeah, give us some more silver songs. I would love to
Silver.
hear you sing that Bill Carter song, though.
Oh, that sounds like a good one. Yeah, I'll have to. It's called "If Teardrops Were Silver." Is that
I
right?
think it's called Richest Man, but I could
The
be
Richest
wrong.
Man. All right, I'll try and remember that. That's good. That's really good. Actually, the song that I was going to sing for you has silver on the third line. The third line is "It's the quicksilver armor that stands between me and the news of the world," and I'm talking about vodka.
I gotta say, Rosie, like that new song of yours is like my new theme song. Like I love it so much. I've heard it exactly one time, and it's already my
Oh
favorite.
man, thank you. I wanted to share it with everybody out there because it's kind of just has to do with everything we're going through, all our isolation and the news of the world, and it's just everybody's having a hard time with
That's the truth.
everything we're going through, and it's not easy, and so sometimes when you can sing it, then you can feel it helps you. It's like therapy, right?
Yeah. Cheaper too.
Oh yeah, I've been down that road before.
Well, speaking of your songs and sharing them, are you ready to take it away?
Oh hell yeah!
All right.
Hell yeah.
I put my Texas flag in there a little more.
Ah,
I wanted to get my
we're going to
get my Texas
leave
flag.
you to it.
You are? Okay, well then I'm going to take my headphones off and put my hat on.
Rock
All
on,
right.
Rosie.
All right. See you after 2 songs.
Okay.
Thanks for having me. All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? I have all my my windows are open here in the house because I had a painter come in and paint my back door, and the fumes were so darn toxic, like very oily based paint. Have to use turpentine paint thinner to get those brushes clean, but so anyway, hey, thank you for having me, Nobody's Girl. And so I picked a couple of songs that I thought you might like to hear. This song, which is called I'm on My Second Vodka, has to do with a lot of what we're going through in our quarantine and having to deal with all the news of the world, which is pretty darn freaky, everything that's going on, and we're all having to be as positive as we can and find the joy and, dance when we can in the living room and just, try and feel like everything's going to be okay, because I do in my heart of hearts believe that everything will eventually be okay. It's just hard. Right now we're going to a dark spot. But I hope this song helps you out a little bit. I wrote this with my dear friend and co-writer, who I've been writing with for years, a lady named Rachel Gladstone. So here we go. It's called I'm on My Second Vodka. Contemplating a third. It's the quicksilver armor that stands between me and the news of the world. The haters and the takers are impossibly loud, drowning out all sense of reason, and it's getting me down. So I'm on my second vodka and I'm contemplating a third. And I wake up in the morning with a cell phone in my hand. The headlines and the emails and the Twitter feed are more than I can stand. I don't know how to keep from getting super depressed. Isolation, frustration, and loneliness. I'd rather need a drink until I just don't give a damn. It makes me want to shout and scream. I just don't take it no more. Try as I might to believe I'm not gonna take it. I just can't shake it. for sure. There's nothing in this bottle that's gonna bring me any kind of cure. If I could see the future and I knew that it was bright, then I would not be sad and blue and lonely every night. I'm on my second vodka and I'm contemplating up there. Yes, I'm on my second vodka and I am contemplating a third and a fourth and a fifth and a sixth and a seventh. That's for sure, yeah. Bottoms up. All right, everybody say yeah. I can't hear you. That's how I crack myself up. Yes, indeed. You know, I was talking about my dad earlier, and my father was, you know, I miss him so much right now, and he was in World War II, of course, in that era that I grew up in, and I don't know, the other day, I just had a little bit of a cry fest over missing my dad. I mean, I must have cried for 2 hours. Just all of a sudden, it hit me, and it's like I felt every bit of pain he's ever felt in his life. It's like all of a sudden it's like he was, you know, reaching down to earth to me, and I don't know, I just felt this sorrow coming from him, and I've never had that kind of experience. Have you ever had that? Where you can just feel somebody's pain even after they've gone, you know, and I felt like, you know, the pain of, you know, him being in the war and maybe having to kill Japanese, how that must have just killed him in his heart and soul afterwards, and losing his parents and losing his family and finding out he had an incurable disease, and, you know, just how sad it must have been. But he was such a wonderful man, and he certainly didn't deserve any of that, you know. But one of the greatest things he did was he was the guy that probably encouraged my being an artist more than anybody in the world. He loved music. He took me to every musical that had ever been written. We saw the movie and the play. And my father wasn't a musician, but he loved to sing, and he loved to get the kids to sing. So we would gather around the table in the kitchen in San Antonio after dinner, and he got a 2-track tape recorder and started recording us. So I've got some recordings from when I'm a little girl singing, and actually, if you have my Rockabilly Philly CD, there's a bonus track of me singing when I'm, I think, 7 or 8 years old. And so there's Peruth. But here's a song, after he passed away, here's a song that I wrote with Don Henry, who's one of my favorite songwriters. He lives in Nashville, and he won a Grammy for Where Have You Been, that Kathy Mattea recorded. And he co-wrote that with another gentleman whose name is escaping me right this second, but he was also a great writer. So anyway, Don Henry and I got together, and I had this idea for this song to write about my dad called Who's Gonna Fix It Now? Because I was in the garage, and we were having a garage sale, and you know, we were going through all these, you know, there's all the tools in the garage, and we're like, well, I guess we should, you know, get rid of these jar of, you know, screws and nuts and bolts, because we don't, it would say to fix bathroom sink, or to fix kitchen door or kitchen window, and like, we don't know how to make these things work, you know. So I came up with this title, Who's Gonna Fix It Now? And so I can sing that song for you and send that up to heaven. I always felt like when I was writing it that Dad knew about it, because some flames would flicker in the room whenever I'd sing it, if I had candles lit. Here we go. Hope you like it. Let me start over again. Gotta get in a better position with this. Probably the sleeve. It's not an easy song to play. Here we go. I was barely 10 years old when a bike ride turned into black and blue. He would hold me close and then try and make me laugh again till a smile came shining through. But who's gonna fix it now? Put it all back together. It's all up in the air. It's taken me forever. The world keeps spinning round, and I just keep on yearning for all the years you showed me how. Who's gonna fix it now? King of the remote control, giver of the Oreos, keeper of the Oldsmobile. Creaky stairs and leaky pipes, injured dolls and tattered kites, all of these were no big deal. But who's gonna fix it now? Put it all back together. It's all up in the air. It's taken me forever. The world keeps spinning round, and I just keep on yearning for all the years he showed me how. Who's gonna fix it now? Someone broke my heart last year. Daddy held me oh so near, saying that's the way love goes. He never said I told you so. Who's gonna fix it now? Put it all back together. It's all up in the air. Taking me forever. The world keeps spinning round, yeah, and I just keep on yearning for all the years he showed me how. Who's gonna fix it now? I guess I'll have to fix it now. Am I back?
I was not unmuted in time.
It's like we're just learning how to do
Oh,
this.
I think you guys
after
are
6
doing
months.
a great job. You're way more technical than I am. Well, thanks for letting me have a stab at singing some songs I haven't sang in. Well, the second vodka is not even really completely finished being written, but it's on the first draft at least, you know.
Oh, it's so great.
So good.
And
So
I
beautiful.
love this record of yours. I don't know if everybody can
Yeah,
see
Simple
that. This
Case
is your
of the
latest
Blues.
one out, right?
Yeah.
Simple Case of the Blues. And there's all these really cool photos
Taken by
inside,
Todd
you
Wolfson
guys.
took
Cool.
those
You
pictures.
wanna-
except for the cover.
Oh,
This is
yay,
my other
Todd.
friend Jared, but I do have a website, and you can. I only have a few copies left. I'm out, and after I sell the stock I have, then people can go to lastmusiccompany.com. You can find it. Is that the right name? I'm out of. Yeah,
Yes, by the Last Music Company.
.uk. It's out of England, and I have a few other things. And I opened up an Etsy store, which is called. Yeah, do you know about my
Yes.
Etsy store?
I don't. Please tell
Yeah,
me.
share it with
thank
everybody.
you. Yeah, it's called Rosie's Rock and Roll Rags, and I pulled out a lot of my stage wardrobe. So there's
Sorry, is that audible?
Grace is going to be just like online shopping for the rest of the show.
Sorry, guys. I gotta do some things.
Well, we've already sold a few pieces, and like right away. So I'm hoping, we're going to keep adding more. We add more every week and stuff like that. So it's really fun to have a chance to move your stuff around. You have to clear out your closet. You can't. I mean, I had too many pieces. I probably had 300 pieces, and that's too much. So.
Well, you're wearing a
Spread it
pretty
around.
special rock and roll garment right now. Do you want to tell us about that?
Oh, sure. This is, I had this Graham Parsons, I don't know if you can see the marijuana leaves. This is the Graham Parsons. And my friend Betty from Houston, Betty Donovan, figured out a way to do these appliques where you color the fabric and design it and then iron it on. And then I put the rhinestones. Oh, I got to show you the back. Check out the back. They take this off. If I can do it.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So rock and roll.
It's pretty close to the Graham Parsons one that Manuel made. And so the reason I had her make it because last Halloween, gosh, it's almost a year ago, Dale Watson opened a new club in Memphis called Hernandez
Right.
Hideaway.
Yeah.
Which is still going. Actually, they're figuring out a way to keep it open. But his Halloween party theme was dead celebrities, so I wanted to be Graham. So there you have it.
That's amazing.
My brother Rayvon, when he got married recently, they had their friend India Ramey, who's a musician, officiate, and she wore a white choir robe that had the Graham Parsons applique all over it. It had the cross on the back, and then it had all of their kind of personal tokens and emblems sewn all over it. His wife Beth is into cats, so there was cats and stuff, and it's cool.
That is so cool. I love the poppy seeds. It's all about the drugs, I guess. This jacket. This jacket's all about getting high, man.
It's all about the drugs.
Getting high and seeing Jesus, I think.
There you go.
So,
There you go. The Kickers and the Cowboy Angels. There you
yep,
go.
Cowboy Angels, you got it. Well, thank you for highlighting all the things that are hopefully making people happy today and keeping everybody upbeat.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Rosie,
And
thank
bye,
you.
Rosie.
Yeah, thank you so much, and thanks for sharing that song about your dad. That really
Oh my
got
gosh.
us. Yeah,
In the
Aw.
feelings.
It was so
Got us in our
beautiful.
feels.
I know.
yeah,
I know. We were all off in the green room crying. So
yeah.
Yeah, I've had some people leave the concert room when I'm singing that, and they'll just get up and leave, and they come back later and go, "Thanks a lot."
well, you got lots of applause.
I did.
show,
Did
and-
I? Oh, cool.
And Sweet Thomas not only gave you the applause, but he put up the link. So for those of you who are after she sells out on her website first, you guys,
Yeah.
then you can go visit there.
Yeah, I don't have very many. I probably have two turquoise LPs left, and maybe something like 4 or 5 CDs left. And
Wow.
Wow.
They-
Scraping
they-
the bottom.
yeah, they might even be sold out, but
Impressive.
yeah, it's there's some weird stuff going on where it may be difficult for me to get any more right now. Just I can't really talk about it, but there's just life is just crazy during the pandemic right now.
Yes, it is.
let's
And the
just
music
blame it on
business is
that.
crazy too. It's a
Yeah.
complicated game,
So
man.
put those two things together.
And it's time for another vodka.
You mean Elvis water?
Elvis.
Water. Right.
Yeah, Elvis Sweat. Elvis
Yeah.
Sweat.
Yeah.
Which happens to be Patron today because we're
Yeah.
out of vodka. But hey, come on, it's 6:45. It's all right.
I know. It's totally
Turn
all right.
o'clock.
So
Yeah.
I've got to tell you guys, I don't know, none of you probably noticed this because she played along and faked it like a champ, but our beloved Grace Pettis slammed her finger in a door
This morning.
today.
No.
Her index finger and like the tip of it is all
Oh.
bruised and blood blistered and she cannot put
Yeah.
any pressure on it. So she managed to play that without her index finger.
Wow.
And so she's about to take it away again with a solo song here, but in case you're wondering why she's playing karaoke style to her own guitar recorded part, I will say she played this guitar part and recorded it for a little video that we were putting together during the pandemic. But if you're wondering why she's doing karaoke, it's not just because COVID has brought us to a new low.
A new
It is-
low.
Your level of mania.
and one more level of virtualness. But
Yeah.
because she has an injured finger, as they say in Sound of Music, I have a sore finger. So
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But while Grace is getting set up, I will mention that you can find our CDs. This next song that she's about to play is on our new album that you can pre-order at our website, and you can also throw a few bucks in the virtual tip jar at wearenobodiesgirl.com/store, and that will be in the bar down below.
Yep. And this song is released. This is one we've got available.
Out. All right, are you
yeah.
ready to take? I was like, even after all that, I was still waiting for you to grab your
Oh,
guitar.
no, I know,
She has
right?
her guitar
Yeah,
right
it's-
there.
It's super
All right,
weird.
got it,
I
all
don't know. This is an experiment. It could
It's gonna go great. You've got
terribly,
this.
but-
You're gonna crush it. All right, we're gonna
Just
leave,
like my finger.
leave the audience. On that note,
I'm great at crushing things, you guys. Really good at that. Okay, well, in honor of Rosie, I'm doing this. Yeah. She was saying she likes hats because they kind of give you a persona, and I totally feel that. I am also a fan of hats. This is our song, Kansas. That high school looked like prison. Glazed eyes just trying to fit in. Slow dancing, sloppy kissing. You did your time. Didn't know what you were missing. All secondhand ambition. Till you went drifting down the double yellow line. You went from black and white to technicolor overnight. You ain't in Kansas anymore. Nothing's the same as it was before. You're such a long way gone. Can't click your heels and go home again, baby. And one thing's for sure, you ain't in Kansas anymore. Framed on your mother's mantle is a you they all can handle. Out here you're such a you all can handle. Out here you're such a scandal. Now you're on your own. Grown, you can't hold a candle to the kid in light blue flannel. But now you watch a different channel than the folks at home. You've seen the curtain fall, nothing back there after all. You ain't in Kansas anymore. Nothing's the same as it was before. You're such a long way gone. Can't click your heels and go home again, baby. And one One thing's for sure, you ain't in Kansas anymore. Courage and heart and mind, and all of the truth inside of you, you needed to find. You ain't in Kansas anymore. Nothing's the same as it was before. It's such a long way gone. Can't click your heels and go home. You ain't in Kansas anymore. Nothing's the same as it was before. You're such a long way gone. Can't click your heels and go home again, baby. And one thing's for sure, you ain't in Kansas anymore.
Hooray! Bravo, dude.
Hello.
You are doing an amazing job playing a show without the use
playing
of your
show.
left hand.
Did it work? Fantastic.
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
great.
it's still playing. Okay.
It's still playing. It's still
Working great.
It worked so well. It's still working. Don't forget, y'all, you can ask any questions, and don't forget, you can also ask questions of Rosie. So if you've got questions for Rosie, she is
Rosie
here.
the Riveting.
There she is. So feel free to ask any questions that you have for any of the four of us. We're happy to chat. This is your last call, really, because we're getting kind of near 7 o'clock, or 7 o'clock Central Time. So if you've got them, send them in. And YouTube too. We see your comments over here on YouTube. Look at those cute little hands.
I have, as always, my book of questions.
Yeah.
Which I purchased randomly on tour a few years ago, and it's 365 days of questions, and you're supposed to answer them every day for 5 years, and then, I don't know, you can assess your life at that point. But some of them are very depressing. Like, what do you hate most about yourself? What is the most miserable thing in the world? And I'm like, not COVID appropriate. Nope, not going there. But some of them are nice. So I have dog-eared a few. All right, I will ask of the panel, and this also goes to the audience. What's the most creative thing you've done recently? For Grace, it might be playing a whole show without her finger.
Well, actually, I have a really good answer. I was making a podcast yesterday because I have my new podcast, my Star Trek podcast, and I had my brother as a guest on it, and he said the F-bomb like 3 or 4 times. And so I was like, shit, I got to come up with like a bad word thing for the podcast.
What a perfect sentence.
That sentence was amazing. Yeah, I heard that.
So I had to make one, and then I was like messing with the overdrive and like the tone of it, and like, you know, watch some YouTube tutorials to get it just right, because it's kind of a comedic effect too. You know, it's really got to be right. So that was pretty creative.
I love
I had fun doing it.
Yeah, the custom Grace bleep. I like it.
I have that now.
Custom.
Hey! Loebe for the win.
Contagious, this pun virus.
I've
Oh.
been-
Loved that.
I've been watching a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race recently, which is a show that is basically built on puns. And Grace, if your finger doesn't heal and you need another career, you could be a pun writer for RuPaul's Drag Race.
It could be.
I hope that doesn't happen. I think that my most recent creative activity, similar to Grace started a podcast. I've started a YouTube show about what goes on behind the scenes in the life of a touring indie songwriter. And I see that Rick says he's been writing a song for 6 months. And I will say I have some songs I've been sort of laboring over for that amount of time, but I haven't been closing. I haven't been finishing songs as much. And so I've been sort of channeling some of my creative energy into the YouTube series instead. And it feels great. It's nice to be on a new venture.
Hi, Rick.
Nice. I like that. Let's see. Rosie, you got something?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Can't hear it.
Oh, there you go.
there we
Sorry.
Oh.
You were muted.
and
Sorry
I was-
about that.
I was muted. No worries. I think most of my creativity lately, because I've just been organizing, a lot of stuff from my move, has been cooking, and I've been trying to be really creative with my cooking, so that I can not be bored with what I have to eat every day. And before the pandemic, I was going out to eat a lot because it's kind of hard to cook for just one person. So I made a really good carrot soup because I had a bunch of carrots, and I put peanut butter in it and cauliflower and ginger and cayenne. It came out so good. I was really proud of that carrot soup, and put some cilantro on the top. And so anyway, I've just been kind of coming up with different, like, what if I put this potato with this other vegetable, and then I could maybe melt some cheese, and let's try this spice. Or that's it for me. I should be more creative artistically, but for me right now, it's just food.
Making me
Oh,
hungry.
That sounds great. That sounds so good. And that reminds me,
Yeah.
there's some Austin restaurant, I'm trying to remember who it was, that has like a spicy African peanut soup that I think has a bunch of carrot.
Oh, I
it
bet.
too.
Yeah. I think carrot and peanuts go really well together.
Yeah.
It gives it kind of an Indian flavor.
Yeah.
And
into
I like
it.
And I-
kind of curry. It's like curry, I guess.
And the cayenne and cilantro, that sounds so good. Yum.
And good for you.
Whenever I think about people who can't eat cilantro or who it tastes like soap, I feel so sorry for them because I'm like,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
so delicious.
I
love cilantro.
I feel sorry for my sister and one of my friends. Like, oh, keep that stuff away from me. I'm like, really? That's like saying keep chocolate away from me or something.
I know.
Heather is your partner in cooking, by the way.
Oh, Heather.
Oh,
Oh, my gosh.
she posts the most beautiful photos of food. Have
Yeah.
you
Also,
ever
her new
seen-
hair color
yeah.
is fantastic.
I know. I
Yes.
love that red.
Thumbs up.
Ginger.
But yeah,
Yeah.
when she posts photos of food, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm clearly not living right.
Yeah.
Speaking of hair, we have
Pictures of
a
quarantine,
question
buddy.
from Sabra. Grace, do you want to take this one?
Sure. I want to know if Grace's hair is really that beautiful color. Oh, you're so sweet. No.
There's no color. It is.
I was gonna say
maybe
it
not
really
naturally,
is.
but it really is that color. No color filter.
Oh no, yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right,
no,
right.
it's this color in real life, but this color can be yours from a Sally Beauty box for about $15 a month with a little bit of skill. That's the truth.
So beautiful.
I also
I love
leave-in
it.
conditioners. Thank you.
Oh, and I like this. This does take a lot of creativity.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Absolutely,
I've been
you're a
taking
hero.
all my math and science lessons and modifying them to work virtually in Zoom. Thomas, God bless you.
Yeah.
Cool.
God
Yeah.
bless you. Hats off.
Yeah.
Literally, hats off.
Cool.
Betty Sue, what's been your creative endeavor lately?
Yeah.
Well, I have returned, and I think I've mentioned this online, but I've returned to my love of sewing, and I've been making lots of little things like I've been modifying. Like there are some things that have just been hanging in my closet forever, and some of them have needed some creative tailoring to really be the way that I want them or whatever. So I've finally been doing some of
Nice.
that, and then I've been like taking apart garments and using the fabric for other things, and
Ah,
I've been
that's
making
great.
I've been making some like robes actually, some silk robes and stuff, and
Fun.
so that's been fun. And then I've been working on a bunch of new merch for my stuff, so I've been spending a ton of time designing that. And of course my planner, you guys know about you guys are sick of hearing
But
about
Rosie
my planner.
Rosie
not
I don't
sick.
think knows about
I'm
your
not sick of
planner.
it.
Oh right, so I am a paper planner
Planner.
person. I don't have one in the room with me, but
Oh,
I'm
I
like
need that.
and I am making a custom planner for next year, and well, hopefully it'll be done by the end of this year, or in time to sell it by the end of this year. So,
So-
that,
Rosie, have you seen her planners, Rosie?
No, but I bet it's very concise and detailed.
yes, so it'll be really good for like productivity, but so like for serious planners, but it will also have a lot of like creative prompts and like
Ooh.
introspective things and activities each week for you to
Oh,
have a little creative jumping off point. So
I love that.
And BettySoo's like an amazing graphic designer and artist, and she's great with that stuff. So it's gonna be beautiful, I'm sure.
I
That'll be
can't
fun.
wait. Cannot wait.
Well, should we do a little more music?
yeah, Rebecca, are you ready to take
I
us?
am ready. We will
a
hit the
magical
rest
place?
of your questions after, or as many of them as we can get to after this next song, y'all. I'll see you guys in just a couple minutes.
Yay.
So I'm very excited to play this next song. It's a song that Nobody's Girl covers, and that is written by one of my very best friends in the whole wide world, Miss Raina Rose. I promise to be kind. I promise to start now. I will barter your sorrow for the sun somehow. Anyhow, how will we ever get there in the dark? And I will bring you blue bonnets for your table, baby's breath, baby's breath. And you won't hear me coming, no, you won't see me, but you will know when I've lived. Promise a compromise, even concerning this, that I won't read the last page first and miss the story of it. Morning glory by the fence post, how will we find it in the dark? And I will bring you blue bonnets for your table, and baby's breath, and baby's breath. And you won't hear me coming, you won't see me, but you will know when I've lived. And I'm sorry I broke your heart. I am so sorry I did it from the start. I took it apart and put it back together, but maybe now your heart will work better. Oh, I swear to be solemn with every secret confessed, down every dark highway the wind has the honor to undress. We'll make a mess, trying to find our way home in the dark. Oh, we're just trying to find our way home in the dark. Thank you. That was Blue Bonnets by Miss Raina Rose. And you can find her beautiful version on Spotify or on her website, or you can find our version with Grace just tearing it up, also on Spotify or on our record Waterline. Thanks.
I really enjoyed hearing you sing it, though.
I
I
know.
don't, we've never done it
Well,
that
it's
way.
fun
It was
because
really
I've
nice.
sung that song on stage so many hundreds of times. Like, Raina and I played hundreds of shows together, like living in a station wagon together in like 2009, 10, 11. And then you guys and I have been playing that on the road 2018, 19, and some of 2020. It's a classic. That song's a classic.
It is. Yeah.
Well, we have one more song that we're going to do as a trio here. And then we'll bring Rosie back up. And so if you guys got any more questions, we'll grab them just after this song. So stick around.
Hang on, sorry. put this on
Do you have
one
your
ear
guitar
here.
ready, Grace?
Well, I had to like have this on one ear and the whole. Yeah, it's a lot of configuring.
Virtual guitar.
Here we go. All right, all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Saw your face in the stars last night, shining down from a clear black sky. Colorado turned out the lights. 1,000 miles from California sand, 1,000 more to the Blue Ridge Mountains, all in the cradle of your weary hands. Staring at the great divide, staring at the great divide, staring at the great divide. Looking to the left, looking to the right.
Cardboard city full of government tents, kids trying to sleep over subway vents, keeping watch over cold cement. No vote in North Dakota with a native ID. Churches shot, Philly, Jersey, Kansas, Tennessee. We're all waking up from the same lost dream. Staring at the great divide, staring at the great divide, staring at the great divide, looking to the left, looking to the right. Is there a sign on your neighbor's lawn that makes you wonder how we went so wrong? Show me a side we can all get on. I saw a man quilt an 8-foot flag with just his hands and a pile of rags. Sometimes all we need is what we have. Staring at the great divide, staring at the great divide, staring at the great divide, looking to the left, looking to the right. I only see what I can see, feeling small and not that free. 'Cause from where I stand, this doesn't look like a promised land. Staring at the great divide, staring at the great divide, staring at the great divide. 'Cause from where I stand, this could still be the promised land.
We did it! We did it!
We did it.
It's crazy how I've gotten used to switching off for the chorus.
That was so cool, you guys. Wow.
Thank you.
God.
Thank you, Miss Rosie.
I didn't know you could do that.
It was BettySoo's brainchild, but it's been really fun doing these relay.
Yeah, since
song
we can't play at the
relays.
same time, which is like really when somebody's got a hurt finger and you're like, I wish I could just play guitar for you, but you can't
Yeah.
latency would be crazy.
I realized part of the way through that I could hardly hear the phone, so I was like trying to like hear it.
You sounded great. You sounded great.
Yeah, it worked really good, Grace.
Oh, good.
I love how that works. That was
That's
so
like
cool.
you're giving me an idea, like maybe I could record
Yeah,
rhythm
backing
so that
track.
backing tracks I could play lead over it. I might try to do that
Do it.
There you
next
go.
time because
Yeah, that's why I'm not playing
more
leads.
fun. Why?
Well, that song is called Promised Land, and it's on our upcoming record, which is our self-titled LP Nobody's Girl, which is coming out next year.
Hurrah.
And pre-orders are currently available on our website. You can get it on CD and vinyl, speaking of LP, which is very exciting. And
Yeah.
if you're at the website and you want to throw a few bucks in the virtual tip jar to support our ongoing endeavors.
Guys, look what I can still do with my finger.
Show me. Bravo!
Very good.
Very good.
And we've also
Very
got
good.
an exciting announcement. If you are watching now an hour and 6 minutes and 33 seconds into this webcast, you're probably the kind of person who likes to see us play live concerts online. So we want to tell you one exciting thing, which is that starting next week, we are launching a new series called First Fridays. And we're going to be performing on the first Friday of the month every week. And keep an eye out for some more information about that.
Every month?
But next
Not
week,
every week, but every month.
First Friday of every month. Yes, thank you guys. Thank you. It's good to be in a band. I say wrong stuff in my own webcasts all the time, and there is no one there to stop me. First Friday of the month. And next week, the show is going to be co-presented with a venue in Michigan that we love called Seven Steps Up. So you'll start seeing some promo from us about this very, very soon. But we would love for you to tune in next Friday evening. And
Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We've been upgraded. The TV schedule has upgraded NBG-TV from Thursday evenings to First Fridays.
Yes,
Yeah, we're
yes,
prime time, baby.
prime time, baby.
Prime time. Must see
And-
TV, y'all.
Speaking of prime time, also quick announcement. After this show, or technically 7 minutes ago, there's a show airing at a website called braveryonfire.com. And it's a very cool virtual event that I am a part of, along with my kind of solo record company and the head of my solo record company, whose name is Rachel Sage. She's hosting it, and it's to spread awareness for women's cancer. So a very important cause.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that this month is like Ovarian Cancer Awareness Month. But it's a super important cause, and there's an incredible lineup. It's like Ingrid Michaelson, Lisa Loeb, Paula Cole, Kashana, Jill Sabule, Gabby Moreno, Mandy Harvey, Heather May, Fiona Hart, Chris Matthews, Toby Lightman, Grace Kelly, Allison Pill, who is an actress who's currently in a Star Trek show called Picard. So
That's amazing.
That's incredible. And Megan Hilty, I don't know if I said her. I think I mentioned everybody. And of course, Rachel Sage, the fabulous Rachel Sage. So that started like 9 minutes ago. But you can go check that out at braveryonfire.com, and all of the proceeds are going to the Foundation for Women's Cancer. So it's a super cool event, and I'm plugging that as well.
What is it? What is it again? Bravery on Fire?
.com.
On
Yeah.
Fire, braveryonfire.com. Got
Yeah.
it.
So that's where I will be, is watching that. And I'm also playing pre-recorded set as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You get to see her finger in action.
Yeah. I recorded it before I busted my finger, so it'll be pretty good.
Oh, I hope your finger gets better by tonight.
I'm sure it will. I can already bend it.
Oh, good. I'm so
We're
glad
with
it
you,
didn't
Joe.
break. At least it didn't
Yeah.
break.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
Amen to that.
What
Cancer
Joe said.
sucks, and we're glad your finger didn't break.
Yes. I am also glad.
Both of those things.
Yes.
Well, okay. Thank you again, Miss Rosie Flores, for being our
Yay!
amazing rock star, nobody's girlfriend. We bow
We're not
down
worthy.
to you.
We're
we
not
are
worthy.
not worthy, and we love you so much.
And I'm going to buy all of your clothes on Etsy.
There's some pretty cute stuff that would look great on you guys. So, yay! Thanks so much for having me. I hope everybody has a great weekend ahead, and on and on and on.
Yeah.
We'll see you around.
Okay, y'all go over to Bravery on Fire next Wednesday. Go make sure you see Miss Rosie on her happy hour.
Yes.
And we'll see
the
all
25th anniversary of
Yes,
the happy
the
hour.
Silver
Yeah,
Show.
silver anniversary.
Silver. Yes, and we
Yeah.
will see you guys back on next Friday for First Friday.
Bye.
Bye.